Thanks a lot for like diving us deeper what you're doing because literally I see a huge potential and huge value here. I mean, if I were a founder of a new startup, you will be the first person I will like contact asking like, "Hey guys, help me!" I mean, you know that crypto market is raising for a long time. I mean, from the first time of the Bitcoin creation, it's been like a long time ago already. And right now we see a lot of huge powerful projects that are basically already there, and they took their niche, right? And it's pretty impossible sometimes for the new projects to pop in because again, crypto wallets. Right now on the market, you can see tons and thousands of them. But when I ask you about the crypto wallet that you are using daily, except for the crypto wallets from the exchanges like Saxes and Dexes, what would you say? MetaMask? Fund?
Uh, yeah, but I personally prefer MetaMask. But yeah, don't
Exactly.
ask me why, because I'm not doing due diligence weekly on new wallets. It's yeah, I'm familiar with MetaMask, so that's what I use.
Even though,
Um,
like, for example, I know a couple of decent crypto wallets who are creating really great stuff, but no one knows about them because, okay, I got used to the MetaMask. Why should I switch to another project, even though MetaMask sometimes is glitching or having any other issues as any project, like it happens. But why should I like jump off because I already use that? So I believe that AI CEO optimization can help basically the new users, like the Web 2 native users who are switching from Web 2 to Web 3 and utilizing all of these aspects. Because again, like Web 2 audience, like classical Web 2 audience, they don't understand the difference between the wallets, right? Like just a simple example.
and that's basically where the AI optimization comes in.
Exactly.
You have to understand that now AI is evolving rapidly per day, and people in 2021 and even now they use influencer marketing a lot, and there are still people thinking about influencer marketing. I can tell you now, between now and the next months, the biggest influencer will be AI. AI will tell you what will be the best web wallet. AI will tell you what projects to invest in. AI will tell you where it's bullish about. AI can read charts. AI can do trading. AI can do. I think between now and 12 months, and I already seeing that, is that people just make a wallet for the AI agent and let the AI agent do the investing. Meaning it will be a total autonomous system. This is how fast it's going right now. You have like the trading bots, but you also have already the investment platforms. And even with investment platforms, you still have to read and think where you want to invest in and what not. But it will shift. AI will be the biggest influencer between now and I think 12 months. And it's already happening right now.
100%.
Because
100%
you
agree
can
with you.
just ask AI, what's the best wallet? And then it will ask you, what do you want with a wallet? Do you want to have it on your phone? Do you want it on a website? Do you want to carry it with you? Um do you want to have an easy wallet, or are you a tech-savvy guy and you want to have the most secure wallet ever? It will ask you those questions, and even it already creating like how do you say it, tables where you can it can tell you like this is MetaMask, this is Phantom Wallet, and what are the pros and cons of every wallet. And that's basically where the optimization comes in. We can already put your wallet into that list. Because if MetaMask itself is
Mhm.
not optimizing their own website on AI, because they
I
forget.
think after this interview, if they see that, they will do it firstly to keep the dominance. But
They can call me. It's no
yeah,
problem.
that would be fun. That would
But
be fun.
this is a funny thing, and this is real. This is real.
Hmm.
I can because I cannot discuss any clients we're currently
Hmm.
working with, but I can discuss websites and products
Hmm.
that we didn't sign an NDA for. And believe me, 99% of all AI projects are not optimized for AI.
Yeah, I know. I know. I have like I also won't tell any names. I didn't sign any NDA, but I just don't want to share like the information about the project. But I know like an AI project that is literally not optimized for the AI. It was such a mind
But
blowing experience for me. I mean,
the funny thing is the
yeah.
marketing department puts content on their website,
Mm-hmm.
and it's literally saying we are the best AI platform ever in the text,
Oh
but the
God.
technical department didn't optimize their content for AI.
Oh
So
my
the marketing department thinks, hey, we have a great website, and AI can't
God.
read it.
Shit. I mean, that's awful. And and here is the question, whom to blame? Marketing guys who did their job but they were just unaware that kind of technical guys are not doing stuff, or technical guys who are maybe stupid, maybe I don't know what.
No, it's not. I always say that's not a bad question. It's
Mm-hmm.
just uh, uh, how crypto is a lot of it's going really fast.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and sure, you can make you can if you can sell a meme coin, you can sell basically every other project. But it's ignorance, and people just don't know it yet.
Yeah.
But by the time they found out, it's too late.
Yeah. It's like with the with the
So I'm personally
campaigns.
investing in projects as well.
Mm-hmm.
And when I see an AI project promising in the marketing, buy us because we are the best optimized AI platform. And when I do I use my tools to check. I do a really quick check, and I see they're not optimized. I'm not interested.
Oh my
Or I'm
God.
really bullish on the project, and then I will reach out to them and say, "Hey, I really want to invest in your project, but
Yeah,
can I help you
exactly.
out because your website is not AI optimized?"
OMG, that's yeah, I understand what you mean. Like the crypto market, like when we like make a step back and talk a bit about crypto marketing, it moves too fast, I believe. Because like a year ago, we were all in this like bullish mode when we were not created like basically we were going with the ready-made strategies and just replicating the success. That's what I've seen from my colleagues. That's what I've seen from the market itself, right? But when we came into the pretty difficult situation, what I mean by a difficult situation is this flat market that we've had for more than 4 or 5 months. Literally, we're seeing retail with no money. We're seeing projects that are they if they do their TG, they're just destroying their own project because everyone is selling. Like ecosystem projects that are literally just don't want to say scamming around, but draining the liquidity from the retail and not getting it back. Like I mean, don't want to say anything bad about ecosystem projects, but we all know like what's going on around in the market, right? And yeah, like the strategies, no one were even thinking about how to create community, how to optimize anything. They were just okay, like I don't know, like Jupiter was doing this marketing strategy, we will do the same and like sell it for 10, 15, $20,000. Like I'm previously I was working for marketing agencies and I know how it works from inside. Sometimes I'm not talking like not saying any names and anything, but sometimes it's working in the not the best approach and not the best way.
I see. I have a lot of experience in tech companies
Hmm.
because I'm working ages now for tech companies, and
Yeah.
I crypto is just our crypto is just tech companies, and you see the same mistake over and over again. Even in the big Nasdaq companies, you have like a marketing department, and then you have like the strategic
Mm-hmm.
CEO, and the CEO when he has a new he wants to launch a new product, that the first talks go to the marketing department because they want to pitch the product. However, in the new age, currently, they're still making the same mistake. They don't. The IT department always comes in late.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens? They already have the product, they already have the marketing ready, and then they go to the IT department. Here, can you build a website? It has to be finished next week, and that's it. And they never thought about uh, anything,
Yeah, my
basically.
favorite, like make a website in 2 days. It's not that
Yeah,
hard. Oh my gosh. You know how many times I've heard that from the C levels of different projects? It's just
and
frustrating.
then the marketing looks at the colors and they look at the say, oh yeah, you have to change the letters because it's not
Mm-hmm.
to our brand book, and they the marketing department decides this is the font,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm seeing those mistakes over and over again, even with big companies. I've worked for Microsoft, I've worked for Nike, and they rebrand
Mm-hmm.
and they come with a new font.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go to the IT department. This is the new font, and they apply the new font.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens is that the new font is not recognized in other countries
Yeah.
because the font is not compatible. It doesn't show up on Android or iOS or
Mm-hmm.
whatever because it's a custom font,
Yeah.
and they already spent $100,000 to a company to create the font.
Yeah.
Um, and this is basically this is repeating and repeating and repeating. It's not new to crypto. It's already new since the internet.
Yeah, it's about showing off, not about creating something valued. You know,
It's
it
not. It's
happens with the
more about
community.
not having a technical department
Yeah.
as a strategical advisor
Yeah.
in the already startup of your brand or product or whatever. Because when you have a person like that, then before the CEO spends goes to the marketing department and spends $100,000 to make a custom font,
Mm-hmm.
the technical guy can already tell the SEO, no problem, but are you aware of the fact that I have here not a custom font?
Mm-hmm.
It's recognizable by all the applications in the world. You're building an application, and no, this is not a custom font, but I don't see the difference between the custom font and this font. They're most 99% identical, but it will save you $100,000
Yeah.
on the custom font, and it will save you headaches because you need a whole IT department to fix errors because the applications cannot be read in China or AI bots or whatever, whatever. And this is the same mistake we see over and over
And
again.
the saddest story when they are creating this custom font that cannot be visible for their target audience, for example, in China. That's the
Yeah,
the worst case scenario because you spend thousands of dollars on the font that is literally it's it's not even about the font. It's not about. It's all about the marketing strategically. You know, we do have great marketing managers. We do have great. I mean, on the market, on the industry, we have good social media marketing managers. But what they're missing, they're missing this high level strategic understanding, whether it's a must have tool, right? Or it's nice to have. It's like,
yeah,
when I'm just thinking about that, all the time, like all the time we're having like internal meetings, for example, for Alpha Mind or InMind. Why I love our Nelly, because she's the the person who understands this high level stuff, I mean, from the strategic perspective of must have and nice have, because again, marketers, they're creative people, we're creative people, we're thinking how to make it better, rememberable, yeah,
Look nice.
look nice, yeah, something that when you see, you will fall in love and remember about that. And then what I love about Nelly, that when we're discussing any type of the ideas, she's always saying like, okay, let's stop. Is it a must-have thing that we cannot survive right now, or it's just
Exactly.
nice to have
Yeah.
thing that will like just give us some differentiation, not even within the core of the brand, but just making like, small things that are just giving you great packaging. But again, like if you have money, if you have a great team, and you can handle that without getting bad on your optimization, okay, it's great to have all these nice to have things. But if you understand that your target audience, for example, is in China, and you're creating, sorry, you're utilizing the fonts that are not visible in China, and you're spending money for that, that's a ridiculous thing.
If you create an app like a wallet,
Mm-hmm.
uh, the must have is that it's stable,
Yeah,
correct? It's
exactly.
fast loading. And the nice to have is the marketing font. Some marketing guy said,
Exactly.
"Oh, this is the font." And now comes the nice thing: the web developers get a package and say, "You have to deploy this font." And then
Exactly.
suddenly, when you have like 1 million users on your wallet, it's slow loading because it has to load the font every time.
Exactly.
So
In the
then your
same,
nice have
yeah,
is not a nice have anymore.
yeah. It always reminds me about this marketing approach when I just like I do have a pain, and I want to share it with all the founders who are working with marketing people. Like I wouldn't say it's floating on the market with the marketing managers, with really great specialists, like with the great people with great experience and understanding what they are doing. But also there are a lot of people who don't understand what they're doing, and they're just floating and destroying the reputation of normal marketing managers. Like I'm originally, I'm from Ukraine, and here, when you're talking, like just like off or a short of top story, like when you're working as a marketing manager in classical web 2, you are everything. You're CEO optimizer, you're a social media marketing manager, targetist, designer, copywriter, anything, like everything, and with a salary even less than $1,000 sometimes. And that's what I really hate, because all the like marketing is divided into different areas, different we can say tools that you can utilize, right? Like
Yeah.
SEO, like one of the first tools, like SEO optimization, AI SEO optimization, and everything. Social media marketing manager, like managing the social metrics, social channels, creating the posts, creating the engagement activities, and everything. Yeah, like marketing strategist, the person who is talking only about, like taking care only about the strategy and controlling that all the departments are working perfectly. QOL manager and everything, like even in web 2, like QOL managers, your classical marketing manager will do even the QL management. But it's not working, it's not the best approach, because it has to be divided with areas of expertise of the person who can handle specific type of the tasks, so that it combines and work properly with the best results. Because just imagine one person is doing everything. Literally, you're spending 5 minutes there, 5 minutes there, 5 minutes there, and by the end of the day, what you're having halfly made task from each area, right? And will it give you the result today? I'm afraid not that result that you're aiming to have, right?
And that's what we are focusing on. We're basically not selling like a service for never ending. Yes, we have our secrets, but basically during that period, we want to train the people so they can be self-sufficient. And when you have, I see a lot of crypto projects that have a small amount of people in their marketing, and the best approach is use freelancers that are specialists that you can hire for a specific amount of time. Uh, Yeah, because some specialists are too expensive to have on your payroll. So yeah, if you have somebody who can create a pitch deck. A pitch deck is in crypto space. A pitch deck, a white paper. That's always at the beginning of the project.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you have a specialist who can write those stuff, hey, spend some extra money, get your specialist in,
You can
because
hire
else,
them part-time at least, you know?
yeah,
What I see right now, is just like a small tip and advice from my side, because I think all the time I'm communicating as like a CMO, I'm always communicating with other projects, especially with their marketing teams. And if you like on the call, founder, please listen to me, guys. If on the call, your partner, marketing partner, or CMO of of the project is asking your team, like, for example, what's your marketing strategy for a specific activity, or what's your marketing plan? And you have three people, like, for example, handling the marketing, and one of them, I don't know, like had some force major and left for a couple of minutes, and the rest of the team cannot tell you what at least a heads up plan, I mean, the high level plan. Fire this marketing team. That means that they're just getting the salary for doing nothing. Like, it's from my experience. I do remember I had a call with the team like that, and I was simply asking, "What's your marketing strategy for the IDO?" And we had like there are two girls and one man. The man, like, he left for a couple of minutes because he had some force major obstacles. And two girls, I asked them directly, like, "Okay, girls, what's your marketing plan? You are marketing part of the marketing team. At least high level, your marketing lead had to tell you what's at least the direction." And you know what they said to me? Like, we don't know yet. Maybe the man will return and he will give you insights on that. Sorry.
yeah,
Huh? I
the
mean,
whole
what?
thing, you see in crypto marketing. I see this everywhere, and I tell Nelly a lot, because Nelly knows that I'm a big fan of AlphaMind and InMind.
Oh.
But there are not a lot of teams working professional like InMind and AlphaMind does. Most teams just have a budget and work from the budget. So if the budget is 10K, they will spend 10K, but they don't have a goal. They don't have a content calendar. They just come to us. Hey, can you give me a video next week?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why? Yeah, because they have the budget.
Yeah, and
And
even
then
like
and then a
technical
week later,
tasks.
they don't have the budget. They don't want a video anymore.
Yeah.
But there's no goal. There's no content calendar. There's no nothing.
I mean, content, even the creating with the videos, I can feel your pain, because when you're creating a video, the first thing that comes to a normal marketing manager or marketer in mind, why do I need this video? Like,
Yeah.
what's the goal of this video, right? Like,
Yeah.
for
But
example,
sometimes, yeah. But most projects just want the video because they want the video.
but it gives literally zero
Yeah, because the marketing
outcomes.
department said, "Oh, we need a YouTube channel. Can create a banner." Okay, we
And
create a
then they're
banner.
having like
And they have a
1,000
YouTube channel, and
people,
I
yeah.
said, "Okay, it's empty. Uh, so we need followers on a YouTube channel. Yeah, how do you get followers on a YouTube channel? When you produce videos? Okay, so let's produce some videos."
Yeah,
But
and
this is
they
how
don't
it works.
understand how it works strategically. I mean, we have in marketing, we have a lot of different tools. Again, like SEO, videos, YouTube, Reddit, Bitcoin Talk, still Bitcoin Talk. You know, I was starting my crypto journey from Bitcoin Talk, and I'm still returning back to Bitcoin Talk. But I mean,
We literally had one project
mhm,
where we had like a good new marketing manager, and he said, "I want to improve." So that's really a goal. I want to improve the amount of followers we get from YouTube, and
mhm,
the end goal is traffic from YouTube to your own website. So that's something you can track.
measure, yeah, that's
And
a
I said,
decent thing.
"Well," he said, "Well, what's your vision on that?" I said, "Well, you have a good YouTube channel, and they're discussing a lot about your product, but your product is very tech,
Hmm.
like for instance a wallet or a DeFi product." I said, "But nobody understands your product. Why don't you make technical guides like an academy or how to? How can I bridge a token from one chain to another chain, or and he was, oh, I never thought about that. Oh, we can try it. And we made like 5 videos for technical guides about how to use MetaMask and how to create new networks on MetaMask, a lot with MetaMask. And as soon as we produced those 5 videos, the whole community was, oh, can we please get more videos? But now finally
Mhm.
understand the product. And they get more views on those 5 videos than they had for months on the other videos, because
Mhm.
the other videos were just discussing how great their product was,
No
and the
one cares about
community
that.
and the community sentiment was, I don't get it. The UI is we don't
Exactly.
understand how to
Exactly.
use it. So nobody was using the product because they didn't understand how to use the product.
Exactly. And no one cares about the educational materials. Like when they say about educational materials, most of the times they're thinking about, like, I don't know, a guideline in book, or a guide, like a short guideline in video without even explaining, like any sort of the explainer, just like, like the screen recorder. Okay.
But you have to understand, if you because there was a whole marketing plan behind it. What we basically created was not only how, uh, because for instance you have a wallet, and if nobody knows how to use that wallet,
Exactly.
but you can pitch that content. Let's say that wallet support all the chains. You can go to Linea, you can go to Midis, you can go to Ethereum, you can go and you say, hey, we have cool videos on how to use this wallet on your chain. You can change it a little bit and they post it,
Yeah,
and you get a lot of community members from that chain how to use your wallet on that chain. So
exactly.
you can
Yeah.
do a lot of free co-marketing
And no
basically for
one's,
free. You
yeah.
just give them the videos, and you can put them anywhere. You can put them on Twitter. You can put them in the blog post. You can edit them. You can put them. We even put videos inside press releases
Wow.
where we say, you want more info about how great our wallet is. Try it yourself. Go to this video and look, and it really spiked. They get like 10,000 increase in their YouTube channel just because basic how-to guides, and they were easily to create.
Yeah, and since no one is reading press releases, I mean, like from the perspective of the retail audience, when we see only the only text, like only handwritten text, no one even care about these press releases because everyone is like just putting them day to day. You just need to pay for the press release,
And
right?
and
But
and
when
talk
you
and talking about optimization and keywords, you have to understand that this video, the title was how to use MetaMask on Linea. So you have Linea, MetaMask, wallet. How to use MetaMask wallet on Midis. So
yeah,
you have Midis and you have this. Why this wallet is the best for Midis? Why this wallet is the best for Linea? And then when you go to Google, Google sees all this traffic. Oh, this wallet is for this and this and this. And when people search, what wallet can I use on Linea? First answer, MetaMask.
exactly,
And this is
exactly.
how it works. And that's just because of one video, changing the titles all the time, associate the other blog posts, and you can create massive amount of content with just one video. And it makes much more sense than, yeah, sure, you can have a meme-like video that is funny, but
Yeah,
yeah, it's funny for a couple of days, and then people laugh at it, and nobody
exactly.
looks at it ever
Even
again.
even like the interviews, like I know, like for example, Nelly and me, we are both we don't have much time to read the information, when because we are working with information all the
Yeah.
time, especially with marketing, you're working with a lot of information, and sometimes you're just getting like, I didn't want to talk on behalf of her, but I'm talking on behalf of my side. And when I'm reading, like I'm daily reading a lot, tons of information, and then by the end of the day, I just want to to relax and I want to understand, for example, what's going around with the trends on the market, yeah, I wouldn't go to Google and search all these trends or track all the influencers. I'm like having my like I will just or nor ask AI about the short summary of what's going on, or I will just watch a short video about what's going on the background while I'm like washing the dishes, for example, yeah. Or I will just head to Telegram and read a short summary to understand what's going on, because sometimes I caught myself on that. Even listening to long form interviews right now is a bit hard for me because of the amount of the information I'm getting. And that's what we've also seen, that even if, like, for example, this interview we're recording, maybe the best approach would be to divide it into, of course, we will divide it into the timelines with all specific names and questions, but maybe it's even better to divide it into like 5, 6, 10 small videos with a short
Yeah.
answer to the like demanding question. For example, what's AI optimization? Yeah, AI SEO optimization. What like top mistakes that founders are doing on the marketing, for example, right?
We just have to look what the good format is,
Yeah.
because yeah, I got the questions 2 hours ago, or 1 hour before, so it was very difficult to prepare. So I had an idea where you were going, and I was okay. So
Yeah,
I
I love this, you know, I just love this format, sending questions like an hour before the interview so that I keep this intrigue with the my co-speaker, so that we can get the true alpha and without this prepared texts. Like I just, you know, I just love the format like this. It's a
it's
bit,
only
yeah,
only difficult to get to the point sometimes because
yeah.
you go like
But that's what's the best way, to be honest, because when you're heading strict to the let's say the content you're prepared, you're not getting your mind flying to one or two another topics, because you're staying focused and concentrated on one. But within this approach, why I love that we're having the approximate agenda, though by the conversation we will see where it will lead us, basically, right? So
I
yeah,
think
like
I think when you cut the video, actually you had like answered two questions,
exactly, I think.
but it doesn't matter. It's a
No,
good conversation
yeah,
anyway.
wanted to also like wanted to make
Oh,
couple
yeah, there
of
was
examples.
one thing I wanted
Yeah.
to reflect on about YouTube. If you look at like human behavior, and it's best to look in the mirror. Um, whenever something is not working, the first thing you do is you look for the manual or go to YouTube.
Me myself, if something is not working, I'm heading to YouTube and finding
Yeah,
how
and
to, for example, how to fix the washing machine.
exactly. And this is you have to think like marketing like this. Let's say you want to rank a piece of content, a manual, and the manual is how to fix, but nobody wants to read that. So what you do, you make a video, and inside the video, if you want more information, read the manual and you link to that, then suddenly your manual starts ranking. You cannot get it ranking
Hmm.
normally because you're not going to be make a press release, right, about the
Hmm.
manual. And
Exactly.
basically, your manual has all the keywords in there,
Hmm.
all the keywords. And the manual is a PDF. That's difficult to rank as well. And these are some testing we did. So we were thinking about, okay, so we have basically all the information from the company, or from the washing machine or whatever, is inside the manual, but you cannot rank it. So let's make a video. So what we did with one project, and that was like 4 years ago, uh, they didn't. They said, can you create us a white paper? And then we go to our marketing department. A white paper is so 2000. We said, let's make it how do you say it? Let's visualize the white
Hmm.
paper. So what we did is we created like a series of videos explaining the white paper, and nobody did that before. We were one of the first, and they had massive traffic. And the white paper was linked every time inside the video,
Hmm.
and everybody was watching that. And even when you go to Coin Market Cap, where you have normally every project has a link, white paper, we
They had
just
a
link
link to the videos.
to the YouTube channel. Yeah.
Exactly. You know why? Because imagine like a white paper of the classical, not meme coin. I'm not talking about meme coin project. I'm talking about classical, let's say DeFi project. It's minimum 90 pages. Okay,
Yeah.
sometimes they can make it in 60, but imagine like reading 95 or 90 page.
What we did is how it started. It opened up a PDF in the video. It opened up the PDF, and we literally said, "Here's the white paper. We're going to read it through like a really old voice, and then it goes from one, and then we read it, and then it goes to two, and then suddenly the whole white paper burns, and then the video starts. So that's really yeah, that was really cool, and yeah, we had so many even competitors that were looking into our videos. But it's just another way
Yeah.
of thinking. But
Like,
YouTube
imagine,
can
yeah.
be really asset for your yeah, you just have to use it right.
Yeah, I just remember I the first project I had in crypto, it was the AI social fi platform. And I would say that the first day I was at work, they gave me all the documentation to go through because marketing, I have to understand how the product is working and everything. 95 fucking pages. I was reading that for your information like 2 or 3 days because like when you're reading the technical documentation, especially if it's written within the technical jargon, it's hard to understand what the heck they're doing. And then I just imagine if I've seen, for example, a white paper of any project within the video format, I would understand better than the written text because even though sometimes we're working with different projects and we're not launching them on our alpha mind pad, but we're continue working and supporting them into some co-marketing activities or something like that, I may say that sometimes when I'm before like after the first call, before deciding whether we're launching them or not, we're going through the whole team, like VC department, VC analyst department. They're analyzing the fundamentals and everything, like yeah, like tokenomics documents and everything. And from my side, I'm analyzing the marketing stuff of the project, right? And I'm
Yeah.
also like reading the tokenomics, the white paper, and marketing parameters and assets. And again, like just imagine like the white paper of the project, like I need to read minimum 60 pages of the white paper of the project that I have mm, zero touches with because we just had a call and I read the documentation to understand whether they're doing their marketing properly and we have the potential to raise since we're not refundable launchpad. It's pretty uncommon stuff to raise.
Yeah, white paper are more like legal documents nowadays, and it's even legal documents. They do promises they don't deliver, or they say, "Oh, we're going for TGE in
Yeah.
fourth quarter," and then on page 90, they basically put one legal sentence.
Hmm.
That's their goal, but they cannot commit to anything. They're not liability. So then,
Shit.
why do you let me read 98 pages
Yeah.
first, and then you basically it's all promises,
Yeah.
and the last sentence say, hey, these are not promises. We cannot deliver, basically,
And
or we're not
crypto is not
liable.
about promises anymore.
And that's
Like,
why what I like about AI is that yeah, even sometimes it's garbage, but an AI agent, you can just ask a question.
exactly. Or and one of the biggest problems also of the white papers that they are literally writing too complicated for a normal person. I mean,
It's a
I
legal
always say,
document. It's a
yeah,
legal document.
I always say, even legal documents, I'm always saying, okay, explain me whether I were like, if I were a 5-year-old child, I don't understand what you're talking about. What's like these DeFi, CeFi hybrid systems that are building in on the core of the, I don't know, Web3 innovation, blah,
That
blah.
that that that's why the summaries of Alpha Mind about the tokenomics are clear because they are all in the same format.
Yeah.
But it will take you a lot of time before you get all the data from the founders and the co-founders about the white and even the white papers. Well, similar with AlphaMind. If you can find the white paper of AlphaMind, you are a hero. Because even those has 4 or 5 different versions, and
Yeah.
some are published, and
Yeah.
some are outdated but are still published,
Because we're
and we
trying
cannot
to
get
do
rid of
that.
them.
Yeah, we're trying to do that in the best approach, because from one perspective we do understand that it's a legal document. Yeah, a legal document with the promises and our roadmap and everything and the technology. But from another side, it's extremely important to deliver the format of the information, to deliver it properly to the audience who will be reading this, right, in the correct form, that they will understand without any double-edged, like the double-edged coins, that they understand what we're doing and why we're doing and how we're doing that, right?
And
But
that's
yeah,
one
in the
of the
language.
things I tell every project now, because I all see the projects making the same mistakes. I now give them advice: please do not use PDF. And I tell you why. If you just make a landing page called AlphaMind White Paper, first, it will rank much better. Secondly, you do not publish it externally. So what
You're
happens
publishing on
if
your
you
website and you're
or
leading
your
all the
website? Yeah, but
traffic to your
if you
website.
want to make a change, you make a change. But if you make a PDF and attach that to a Google Drive, and they literally attach the Google Drive to a press release because
Hmm.
they want to get in investors, but the investors now have a different white paper
Yeah.
than the people from the IDO platform
Exactly. And
because
it's
it's a
not
different
leading the
version.
traffic to your website directly. It leads to the PDF,
Just
to the
to
docs, anywhere, but not your
use a landing
website.
page
Yeah,
and give them a print button. And on the print button, they can convert it to PDF.
exactly. That's the best approach right now. Even
And
like,
then in your white paper, you just
mhm,
put the version. So you call it version number one, 1 August 2025, and then next month you make a change, you put it number two. But a lot of almost 99% are making the same mistakes. They're making a PDF every time they update the white paper, and they publish it on Twitter, on YouTube, on a press release. And I have founders, please, can you delete the white papers? I cannot delete it. Your marketing made a press release.
exactly. And
How
then
can I
we're
delete the
having the
press release?
conflict, we're having the conflict of the topics. For example, a project A, let's say a project A, they promise to do their TGE, let's say on Q1, for example, yeah, then they're delaying their TG to Q2 or Q3 or Q4. And what's happening? The community, they're seeing the changes within the, like, their core community, we can say, yeah. But the new people who are coming to the press releases or like found them otherwise, and they're seeing that the promise was made and they already broke it a couple of times. Will the trust remain to the project A? Of course not.
No.
Oh, yeah, and getting back to the mistakes, also wanted to highlight one thing from what I've observed and literally talked today to our partners, that we're seeing that right now on the marketing perspective, we're not talking about CEO, but we're talking about marketing community building campaigns. What we are seeing that a lot of projects are doing one and the same mistakes. They are leading traffic, they're spending money on the QLs, on the rewards, on the campaign, on the team capacity, designers, and everything. And they're leading the traffic from the incentive campaigns. I mean, like some co-marketing campaigns to activate the users and get additional traffic. But they are not giving, they're not taking it to them sites. They're giving it to Zilly, to Galaxy, and other social fi platforms. But
Exactly.
so
And
basically,
that's
you
also an
are,
SEO.
yeah, as
I
a founder,
never understood why a crypto project uses a medium block,
yeah, because
because
they believe
they're ranking medium.
that they will get additional brand awareness from the organic source. And
And I asked, why are you using medium? And I had many founders in the startups. Why are you using medium? Yeah, because it's a common practice within
exactly,
the
a
crypto world.
common
And I
practice.
said, well, let's do it differently. And he said, yeah, but it's not common practice. I said, well, if I can tell you that you want to build your brand and you build your community, but if I can tell you that between now and 12 months, if you do it on your own blog, I can guarantee you you get 10,000 visitors a month
A hundred
on,
percent.
on your own blog,
Yeah.
and that you start ranking on all your keywords. But if you do it on Medium, you don't.
And
And
I
yeah, but
just
then
want to add on this. Sorry for interrupting. I just want to add on this. Why they're doing market? Why do they do the blog on Medium or Mirror? The common answer. It's not a common practice. It's the common practice of the marketing agencies they're working with. Because when you're working in marketing agency, you're having two, three, four, five, seven, 10 projects simultaneously. And to create each piece of the content for different blogs, you don't have a time for that. You have like, let's say, three projects that are doing pretty similar campaigns and you're having the pretty similar approach there. And you don't care about the quality of the content. You don't care about much of the, like, it was one of the biggest issues for me because like as a marketing manager, as a marketer, I'm taking each project too close to my heart as it's mine, right? Because there is, and this approach is not heading with the approach of the marketing agencies, because on the marketing agency you're focusing not on the quality but on the speed. When we're talking about classical marketing approach, you're focusing on the quality, not on the speed. I mean, if I need to launch a campaign, let's say an ambassador program campaign, I would say that it takes minimum 1 month to create all the materials, prepare everything. Yeah, in agencies you can make it in 1 week, but the quality of the ambassadors, the quality of the content there would be different. For example, like our ambassador campaign, our ambassador program that we've launched in Alpha Mind, we had 4 seasons. And of course, the first season was not that booming. We had like around 100 people. Yeah, because we were onboarding people, we were interacting, we were teaching them what we are, what we are doing, and everything. The second season was a bit better. We had around 300 or 400 ambassadors, like the old ones who rest with us, and also new members who we were bringing in. And by the way, we didn't use any QL for this campaign. Again, like zero QL. We are working mostly with organic marketing, and QLs were utilizing their posts mostly for the sales and co-marketing support of the projects we're launching. Because like for ambassador program, zero QLs were used, only like organic traffic, our partners and everything. So the third season was a boom. We had 1,200 ambassadors who were creating each daily pieces of quality content, and they were bringing like the brand awareness, the shilling, the participation in IDOs, as well for us, as well for the projects whom we were launching with. And that's what I'm saying, like I spent around a month preparing this campaign, and then within couple of months we've seen the actual results of that. But in the
yeah, many
marketing
many many
agency,
many crypto marketing are working per hour. I
exactly.
see so many stuff. Oh, I just they were in the background already preparing a document for weeks, and I suddenly say, "Oh, can you publish this? It has to be published before 4 o'clock because a press release goes out."
Yeah.
And this is like about launching the token, and I think, come on, you cannot decide launching a token in 7 days. It's
It's
ridiculous.
ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying,
they're just you see that they're just waiting for the market conditions to change.
but
But
we
then
will
I
not
would
see
say,
the
okay, use
same
that
bull
for
market.
preparation. Use that for preparation.
I agree. Like launching a token in 7 days, it sounds the same silly to me as making TG of a no-name project who didn't even launch the website in 3 months. Literally, I had the situation. I
Yeah,
had the
but
situation.
the founder already had the plans for months, but didn't thought it was the right. And then suddenly he decides, oh, Bitcoin is breaking out. We're going to launch next week.
Yeah,
And
but they
well,
don't understand that it's not working the same way it was working on the previous bull market. I mean, on the previous bull market, we've seen like Bitcoin, Ethereum, we had a lot of the altcoins they were performing. And right now we are entering like September, October, November, the bullish, we can say, months. And we see
Yeah,
that
but
a lot of projects there starting launching, but retail is not there yet. Literally, retail is not there yet. Because the whole previous, we can say, the whole previous 9 months, they were cautious with their money, or they were waiting for the projects they've invested in to basically make the access, right? Like a couple of access. But what we've seen, the seen that the projects, they were just dying.
yeah, but even now, because it's not only the small projects. Uh, it's like the timing.
Hmm.
Why do you think that Linea is launching
Because of the
now?
timing. I mean, because of the
Because of the
market.
timing. The timing is that this is the last part of the bull market,
Yeah,
and they're running out of time. So either they have to launch now or wait 4 years.
yeah,
So believe me, in the next couple of weeks, everybody's going to launch,
yeah.
even if retail is not there,
But I just don't understand why. I mean, they're launching for what purpose?
because they're
Just to
backed.
launch.
They're also backed by VCs.
But
Not
again,
not not not
VCs.
only. Yeah, but we have like small investors that are complaining that the TGE is postponed. But
Mm-hmm,
now the big VCs that spent like that invested 20 million into Linea say Linea, hey, you have 2 weeks to launch
mm-hmm,
because else it's over.
yeah. But again, like, don't they understand that they will not even get maybe sometimes half of their investments?
I think everybody thought that the because a lot of projects when they launched the token they dumped.
Mm-hmm,
But if you look at all the alts, everything is now at the bottom.
mm-hmm.
So the question is, can it dump more
Oh yeah.
or up only? And I think the timing of Linea is up only.
Mm-hmm,
So all the layer ones are all now dumped. They're all now at minimum. They are at price levels from 2023,
mm-hmm,
24. So I think Linea expecting that in the next 3 4 months is the last chance that they all pump, and
mm-hmm.
they hope to get some retail, and they will be fighting for retail investment.
Yeah. But
I
again,
think that.
we're not magicians with a crystal ball. We don't know. We will see.
Yeah, and what about the vesting? That's the same issue. The
Mm.
VCs are complaining that even if Linea launches now, if they have a vesting of 12 months, at least they can have 3 4 months dump their tokens. No, they're probably going to
Exactly.
sell. I think that they're hoping that the next 3 4 months the price will go up so they can sell partially and get their initial investment back, and then keep the rest of their coins for the next bull market. But then at
Mm.
least they have the initial investment back. That's
Exactly.
that's that's my approach as well. So with live art, I hope
Yeah,
to
like
get
you're
some
one of the
information.
biggest investors in Alpha Mind.
I'm the
Like,
top three.
yeah, I hope
um,
live art like will
about
get okay.
the interview right now. I'm currently working with my marketing department. We're still a little bit behind to create content for our own marketing
Mm-hmm,
campaign. I will discuss later about an approach we're thinking about. One of the approaches is because we're creating now a new Twitter for this brand.
mm-hmm,
Um, and what I will give, uh, especially, I want to start with AlphaMind and InMind first.
mm-hmm,
I will do a special campaign around InMind and AlphaMind. We're also going to do some press releases around that, but we will discuss that later. We're currently working on some logos and
mm-hmm,
some graphics because the website content is we have a landing page, but that's
mm-hmm,
it. The basic idea is um, to give people from AlphaMind and InMind, because that's the first communication we're doing, like a free SEO audit,
Mm-hmm.
but it will be limited.
Mm-hmm.
And how we're going to limit it is very easy. We need to boost our Twitter account.
Mm-hmm.
So if, for instance, a project wants to have a free SEO edit or audit,
Mm-hmm.
then the founder has to follow us on Twitter. The founder.
I
If
think it's going to be even interesting if we can create it in the form of the competition. For example, in the form of the competition that we have, let's say, 4 or 5 different projects with their own communities, and we will give not only the free audit, like we will give the free audit from your side to the winner, to the winner company winner, and the winner will be chosen by the amount of the let's say the community voting inside of each project itself.
but the audience we're targeting is
Hmm.
founders.
Of course, of course. Like we will
So
just kill, kill 2 bunnies with the one shot.
so what we were thinking, if a marketing department doesn't have the budget or doesn't want to spend the budget on
Hmm.
SEO and AI, we can convince them with our report. And the
Hmm.
basic idea is, if they want a free report, then the founder should follow us on Twitter. If the founder of the project doesn't follow us on Twitter, how big they are, I'm not getting them in as a client.
Sounds
They
like,
can they,
like
they
a
can
great
offer us
plan.
50K. They can offer us 50K, and I will say no.
Yeah, I think it's a great. I mean, it's a great campaign that we can launch as soon as you give me a green light. We will craft a
Yeah,
campaign
especially
and
on
launch it
InnMind. So
together.
we're building in the background the website.
Hmm.
It's almost done. The graphics, the Twitter account, and then we can yeah, discuss about the campaign. Next week you will be off
Hmm.
for a week, and then we can.
You're revealing all the alpha. No one needs to know that I'm having a vacation. Guys, I'll be here. No worries.
we we can do the review
Hmm.
in an next edition, and then we can see about the questions and more getting into
Of
the
course.
pitching the product
Of
basically.
course, yeah.
We
So,
just had a good conversation
yeah.
right now, but I don't think it's suitable for
I
two
will
and a half
cut that.
hour
No
interview.
worries. I will cut that. So, yeah, I think it's time to ramp up our interview.
Oh
It's
yeah, and
been,
the other thing, it
yeah.
was really cool. We want to give like free audits, but because we have limited capacity and it's a lot of work for us,
Mm-hmm.
an audit. So we have to restrict the amount of audits we can do.
Mm-hmm.
So we have criteria for what projects we will do audits and what not. So we have to filter a campaign around. And the other thing is, if somebody is interested in like cross curve in uh, in a consultancy job for three
Mm-hmm.
months. We will offer always 3 months, so they can extend later, and we even do no queue, no pay,
Mm-hmm.
because we are proven that we are fully bullish on this. So no results, they can stop paying, and that's it. And we will give a 25% discount for InMind and AlphaMind only.
Great.
So then we can
We can put it in
target,
our perks club.
yeah, so we can target our alpha mind contacts. And the other thing is, like I said, with the AI, I see some IDOs, but I don't see any AI optimizations. So I will ask Nelly to direct contact them if they are interested that I'm doing an audit for them, especially
Mhm.
when I'm also an investor.
Thanks a lot, Elliot. I mean, it's been a pretty nice conversation that I don't really want to stop, honestly. Like, I don't want to end it up because I think we have a lot of alpha to share more, but we will do it next time, like on our
Yeah,
next
okay.
interview. So, yeah,
No
thanks a
problem.
lot for being today with us. Thanks for sharing the insights and giving us the information how it works. Because even from my side, for me, I got a lot of alpha that I can use for my work. Yeah, like, as a marketer, right? So thanks a lot for being here today with us again. And yeah, shouting in my mouth, giving the mic
Okay.
to you.
Speak to you later.